If you got a roommate,
Hmm?
did you
What is,
said
I'm not
earlier?
understanding that question.
Hold on. You said earlier when you was talking to T and T Time and T Money earlier in the live right here. You said that your
Mm.
son said, "Hey, mom, I paid for it." But it's for two people, but the cruise is for you. At any point, did he say,
Right,
"Hey, if you
right. That's
hold
what he
on, hold
said.
on, you can't hear me if you're
Hmm.
speaking."
I'm
At
just
any point,
agreeing with you. Yeah.
did he say you need to get money from somebody else if you get somebody else in the room?
No, no, there was never
Okay.
discussion like that, and no, and I never gave a discussion like that. People have given narrating a narrative about
We
my
got
son
10. We need
money,
more.
and that's not cool. That's not cool. My son paid for a room for me to have two people. He paid for two people in the room. So if I didn't have another person in that room, I probably would have had to pay a little extra just because I'm in that room by myself.
No, that's not how that works. But
First time ever having a cruise, I don't know. They charge pretty much for everything. Soda,
when he
everything
paid for
goes
it, he paid
on
for the
your
entire
bill.
room, whether it's one
It
person
goes
or
on your
two.
bill. No, what I'm saying is, you ask the questions, I'm trying to answer you. He paid for two people in a room. So if I didn't have anybody, I don't know, sweetheart. I don't know. I'm not arguing with you or debating
Understood.
it. I'm just saying that was the understanding I got from Carnival. Okay?
Okay. All right, Braid. I'm dropping.
Let me know when I can
Thank you,
go.
Erica. Okay, Felicia, we're gonna go Arby's real quick. Then we're gonna go BB. Then Tasha Mack. If y'all have any questions, please feel free to come up and ask. Go ahead, Arby's. Your question.
Y'all
And
hear
make
me?
sure y'all are still sitting in the populars. We're 23. We about, I don't know how much more we need to get to the 20s, but check Mars.
Can you hear
We
me?
need to keep working downstairs. We can hear you. Go ahead.
No, I was going to ask Team Money what started the irritation for you? Like at what point were you just starting getting irritated with just the whole situation in the
Who
room?
give a damn about her irritation? I was irritated by all of the bullshit that was said about me
That's
on
what started
Friday
it.
night about me
That right there.
gang rape and all of that.
That
Me
right there.
being assaulted. So what, it doesn't
That right
matter
there.
what the fucking irritation she
That
had.
that
There
right
was
there.
no reason for her to walk
That
around a fucking ass
that
room.
right there.
It's
I can
only a
walk
few
around any
square
fucking way I
feet.
want to.
So
God gave me
Right.
this
it was a
body.
You
fucking
that's
God
what
gave me this
Team Money
body.
can
attitude
You didn't
answer
for
give
that.
it to
no
me, ho. You
reason.
didn't give it to me. God gave me this. And he didn't say I had to
Listen,
talk
I
to
God didn't
need,
you.
give you no
God
fucking
didn't
listen,
give me this.
attitude.
Yeah, God gave
God
me
didn't give
my
understand.
you no
mouth.
fucking
He gave me my
attitude.
ability to speak.
Huh?
Give me 1 second. T Money, switch boxes. Give me a second. I don't need no more outbursts like that. Arby's, give me a second. I don't need no more outbursts. I don't need no more arguments. Both of y'all now have a violation. My page will not get going down, and my page will not get their boxes taken. There will be no more arguing over each other moving forward. Y'all will speak one at a time. That question was for T Money. T Money can come back and answer it. I need everybody in here. If you can, support the live. Please, popular, popular, popular. Now will be the time to push because that is the second violation on this live. So, T Money, you can come back. Come on back up here. These things got streets. Welcome up. Arby's, was that your only other question before? Because we're gonna do a rotation. We're gonna stream Nitra, y'all. Hold on.
I'm gonna let her answer that one. Then I got one more after that.
Okay. Um, does anybody have a question for LT while T Money's coming back?
Yes.
Go ahead, Velvet, and then Felicia, then Velvet.
Little touch, were you aware that when your son purchased your cruise, when he
Answer the question.
She
oh,
ain't came back yet. We waiting for her to come
Oh,
back.
Felicia, that question was
She
already
not back yet.
answered. Can you
I
try
know, but
another
I get that,
question, please,
but hold
ma'am?
on, I get to ask my question though.
Let her
It's the
ask it.
I'm
same
just,
question that's already been answered.
no, no, it's not.
Wait, let
No,
her
it's not,
ask.
because you
It's a
haven't
different.
even
Let her
given me
let
a
her
chance
finish.
to get it
Let her finish.
out.
Let her finish.
The kindness of his heart, he bought you a cruise, $1,600. So when you got on the cruise, you had a room with two beds in it. So you, out of the kindness of your heart, you reached out to Glam or whoever, and you gave T Money. You offered $500.
No, I
And
did not.
who
Slow
did?
down.
Who
Wait, clear it
did?
up. Wait,
No, I
Felicia,
did
stay right
not.
there.
No, I
Little
did
touch.
not.
Clear it up. Clear it up, little touch.
Who?
I am
who
clearing it
told,
up because
Who
see, this is the
suggested
problem.
500?
This is the
little,
problem.
no, no, no,
People
no, no,
don't
no, no, no,
listen.
no, no, no,
I
no,
already
no,
had
no,
a
no, no,
roommate.
no, no, no,
I
no, little
already
touch,
had
no,
a
no,
Mute
roommate.
no.
both of them right
That
now.
No.
person
Mute
had
both
to
of them.
cancel at the
Both of
last
y'all mute up.
minute.
Both of y'all mute
Oh,
up.
I
Both of y'all mute
understand
up.
all of that.
Both of
I
y'all mute up.
understand.
Both of y'all mute up. Both of y'all mute up. Both of y'all mute up. Thank you. For one, y'all are in my earlobe. So I don't know if y'all know that y'all screaming, but baby, I got an AirPod in and it's busting the drum of my ear. So please, again, one at a time. Little touch. My question to clarify: who said $500? Who brought up $500? Little touch. Who put the price $500? Who?
Are y'all listening to anything I said?
I just need
Glam
an
called
answer for
me.
the people. I need the
Okay,
who. Give me
Glam
a
called
name.
me. Glam called me and said that T Money had $500 on the room. I did not ask her for no money. I did not ask her to be my roommate. Period.
Hey, right there. T Money. T Money. Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
When you and Glam talked, did you say, Glam, all I have is 500, or did Glam say you can just give her 500?
She said that LT
You
needed a
can move on.
roommate is $500. I said it's gonna be 500 period. She said yes.
So
I
Glam is
said
the
yes or
one who
no.
came up with $500.
The
Glam told
$500
you
thing,
500 you could pay, and Glam told her was 500 all you had. Bottom
yes,
line. Go
yes,
ahead,
ma'am.
Felicia.
Okay, and then the other question is, little touch, did T Money ask you for the $500 back? And if she did, why didn't you give it back if she asked that question?
Little touch, that's for you.
Yes, she
And
did ask for the money back, but she only asked for the money back after I said about the half of the trip. That's
So,
when she said that. And I changed my mind and I allowed compassion to set on in, and I said, okay, you know what, I'm gonna let her do it, because if I was in that same situation, I would want somebody to do that for me.
Okay, thank you.
I should give it back.
thank you, Felicia. Somebody, so
I
this is, and
need
to the
your
people who's lost,
compassion.
again, so boom, take it or leave it, whatever. She took it. Come, hold on, sit back down. Come about a couple days later, put your shoes on and come sit back down. Come a couple days
A
later,
day later.
she
A
asked,
day later,
okay, she said
Gray.
it was 4 or 5 days later. You said a day later, so there's the discrepancy as well.
Later.
So the
I
next
see.
day, Little Touch, give me a second. The next day, Little Touch said, hey, I need the extra $300. And then they was like, that's all I got. You can give me my money back if that's the case. If you need this extra $300, you can give me my money back. That's where the give me my money back came from. If the 500 ain't enough, just give me my 500 back and I won't go. And she was like, instead of me saying, here's your $500 back, I'll just accept that. There's the compassion setting in, and boom, you can come. That's the tie it in together. Y'all got to keep up, and better yet, keep up with the populace, because I'm doing a lot of work up here while I'm working up here. Okay, I'm doing a lot of work. 7 hours and 35 minutes, y'all. Trying to get to the bottom of it. Let's do this.
Okay. Hey,
Oh, oh,
everyone.
oh, hold on. Now, can I say this, Bray? And not only did you come back and say, "Oh, girl, you can go with the 500. I know you got all this stuff going on, and guess I'm gonna pay for us a spa, and I'm gonna get the drink package, and I'm gonna get this, and I'm gonna do yeah." And I told you, no, I don't need you to do shit for me at all. But I kept with that and said, because I had already given you the $500, and I ain't want to push the envelope on making you get it back. So don't sit here and act like that. I'm in begging mode, wanting to go on this cruise, because I didn't have to go. I already knew what I knew.
Question is for little. Oh, go ahead.
She just came back. So T Money, I was asking you before they dropped you or whatever happened. When did like the irritation for you start coming in? At like when did things start bothering you? Like as far as rooming with her.
So the first night, it was some type of drama. The second night, here we go with some more drama. On the excursion thing, or the going to sightsee, it was a bit much. So
Hey, Bray, I got a
just got to
question.
a
Ain't
point
no grown
I'm like,
person
I'm
in my
sick of
age
this.
group gonna go somewhere without no damn money. If you can't afford to go somewhere, you don't go.
Morgan, why did you interrupt me? Because you don't know what was going on.
Slimy,
You
slimy.
don't know what was
Can
going
I
on.
can I answer that?
I
Okay,
no,
first of
I'm
all, there
answering
was
and
no
I'm not done
there
talking.
was
I'm
no there.
answering and I'm
T
not
Money, hold
done
on, hold
talking.
on.
Okay,
I am
okay.
answering and I'm not done talking. So that
Hurry up! You're
irritated
taking
me.
too long.
It irritated me. You don't tell me when I'm taking too long. Only God do that.
Are
Again,
y'all crazy? Hold on. T Money, I want you to finish. Come on. Come on, LeBron. I want you to
She
finish, T
taking too
Money.
I
long. Please.
No, hold on, y'all, please, because y'all don't hurt me. Please, for real, y'all. Here, look at this. Here, come here, little boy.
do y'all understand?
Y'all
Do
about to
y'all
get on
see
my
what's
nerves.
going on?
Look right here. Look down. Put your head down. First of all, this is the finished product. I just did these braids real quick,
There you
y'all.
go, little boy.
Put your head up. Come here.
You
Come to the sun. Come on. Come
Good.
on. Come on. Right here. Come here. Now, yeah, there you go. Stay right there, real quick. Just show y'all the quick braid. Just my little cuz, a little word, little woo, 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 little also light, real quick. Just had to get these right. All right, cuz. I'll see you later. All right, cuz.
What you
Y'all
mean
acting
you
a
getting
fool. Now,
all
who the fuck just
restless
came up
and
here
I
acting a
shouldn't be
fool? Who the
rude?
fuck? Okay, y'all.
You wasn't
Finish
there.
your sentence. Y'all can come up. Y'all just, ooh. Go ahead, finish up.
Um,
I just made that design
that
up.
was my
Y'all just
that
was
was
doing
my
some shit.
irritation. It just seemed to be something, constant in my ear, complaining about someone, and that irritated me. And it got me to the
Oh,
point
okay.
where I didn't come on the cruise for
Morgan, you
that.
can come back.
I didn't. I didn't come on the cruise for that. I came on the cruise to have a good time. And for me,
You can.
okay?
Go ahead.
If I was so fucking irritating, why would she be okay with me paying for the excursion? I paid for all of us to ride that shuttle. Okay, so if I was so fucking irritating since from day one, okay, that's all I wanted to say, Slimy. Okay, that's it.
Understood. We're almost at 400K taps. We're not pushing the populars. We got one person pushing populars, and I don't like that. Shout out to the 1.4K in here. We've been in here super, super messy. I might have to release y'all to the streets if we can't keep it up. Now we trying to get to the bottom of it. And if y'all catch them in the panel again, y'all catch them. I don't know if y'all can catch them together. It might be an FOE, and no telling how that's gonna go either. So I would just hope here, and we had to get all the extra people that was just watching out of here. Y'all know I can care less about the numbers. I care about the support. Quality over quantity. So if you have quality, go ahead and hit those populars. Thank you so much. Thank
so
you, Auntie Bone Collector. Thank you, Miss Kia.
Morgan
What?
said something, and came back out that motherfucker with 1,500. Fuck you. Don't tell me where I went without any money. So I just didn't want to do nothing with her. Said
Got
it.
it. I think he might have
You
been
did that.
talking about he might have been talking about Little Touch though, but I don't know. So I want to hear from Velvet. What's your question to them? And then thank you, Miss Kia. Thank you, D Shep, to everybody sending populars. Let's go Kingdom. Y'all in here.
I was going to ask because I think it was Erica that was asking. I wasn't looking about
talking about the room and paying the
$8K away,
$1,600.
y'all.
Were you going to,
Kiwi, come up
was
here.
your plan to give the money that she gave you to Carnival?
I don't like my last
Or
name.
was it spending money? Is that what you're asking? The
Yeah,
500?
because she said that she thought that Carnival needed it if nobody else stayed with her, right?
Little Touch, did you hear her?
I did not say that at all. What I said is, if I didn't have another person in the room, I would probably have to pay extra. But Erica explained it to me that it doesn't work that way. That's what we
Right.
said.
Right. So I get that she explained it, but before Erica explained it, did you think you were going to have to, were you
Thank you,
planning
Eve.
on giving the money
Thank you,
to
Miss Kia.
Carnival? Was that your plan?
Miss
No,
Kia, I just followed you
no.
back.
If she gave me the 500 and they came back and they said, Miss blank blank, you have to pay $200 some. Yes, I would have took the 200 off the 5 and paid Carnival. Yes, I would have did that.
I know that's not the real
Okay,
Kevin
so
Hart, you
if they
motherfucker.
didn't say that you had to pay extra if nobody was
Spit.
in
Oh
there, you were going
Lord,
to give her the money back?
oh, I answered your question.
For the populars, Kev. Oh, you're getting feisty with
All right.
they just,
Thank
let me go
y'all.
ahead.
That's
Okay,
it.
thank you, Velvet. Thank you, Velvet. Oh, you getting a little feisty, little touch. Don't be getting on my interviewers now. Y'all, this is an open panel
No,
for
it's
any
some of the
interviews.
questions kind of relentless. They've already been answered. It's
Because
like
some
they
of these
doing
people haven't
repetitive
been here.
asking the
Because
same damn question.
I
One more.
understand, and that is frustrating. I hate when AJ does that to me. Thank
Right.
y'all for everybody sending the community fest and the populars. We're pushing populars only, y'all. If you can send populars, thank you so much. The panel is open. You can come up and ask a question and drop back down. Little Touch and T Money are giving us the interview. I have paid for the interview, you guys, so we are going to continue to ask a couple more questions, and we're going to continue to push those populars so that we can get to the top spot. There's no way that there's 1.4K in here and we are not at the top. Those people be at the top with 100 people. We need the real kingdom to lock in. If you have been enjoying me, if you've enjoyed the braids, if you've enjoyed the commentary, the interview, I need you to tap in and send 500 popular, send 1,000, and then 2,000. Okay. Even if you can send one or two, thank you. Grab your heart meets, claim your points, and join the team. Okay. We're gonna do the things. Let's go,
One
team.
more.
Thank you,
One more.
Miss Kia. If Miss Kia can send 1,000, I know y'all can send 1,000. Miss Kia come in this bitch every time and show out. If
One more
Kia can send
question.
1,000, then I know y'all can. Go ahead, Arby's.
One more question to T Money.
Thank you, Kia.
When the bad situation happened, was her bed full of stuff or no?
No, it was not. It was
So her
not.
bed was empty. She could have put her
Oh.
back on her bed. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, she could have put that bag on her bed.
No, I could not have Brad
Now
King.
it's
I was
making sense.
packing. I was
Now it's making.
packing. I was getting sorting, and I was looking for my wallet. Why she
Thank you, K
can't
Rich.
understand that? I was looking through my bag, and I was trying to find my wallet.
Okay, stay right there, little touch. She was trying to find her wallet. Somebody said, how do you send the populars? As they're sending the
Oh,
popular, I'm sorry, just in the middle of this sentence. As they're sending the populars, just click where it says go popular. It'll take you straight to it. But all you got to do is click gift at the bottom and then exclusive. You'll see it. Gift and then exclusive. They're 1 cent, a penny. They're the same as a rose. If you got 4 quarters in your cup holder, the middle of the sentence. If you got 4 quarters in your cup holder, hey, that's 100 populars, okay? Simple. So if you got 100, go ahead and rock out. Thank you so much. We're working together as a team. Did that say 21? Did that say popular 21? We're popular 21. That's what happens when we work together and push. It don't take much. We could have been doing this. I don't know if I needed to lock in. Y'all needed to hear my voice. What's going on? Click gift, click exclusive, and just spam the populars. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, K Rich. If you hit 500, I'll follow you back. Like K Rich, I'm following you back. And Chris, I'm following you back. If you want me to follow you back, go ahead and send 500 to 1,000 populars. Continue. Let's work, team.
Big Brave. Okay,
Tammy, Stay right there. Go ahead, Mocha.
Okay, okay, I have a couple questions. First to T Money.
Hey, Auntie Pearl, thank you. Go ahead.
So, when you paid the $500. Glam told you without even talking to Lil Touch. So you didn't feel that maybe you should have paid half of the room like everyone else who had roommates were doing? You just thought the 500 was okay, and then to go on the cruise and have her cover your excursions and whatever else, and you just thought that was okay.
T Money. Felicia, let's go. I love y'all's questions. I love that,
Let me
Mocha.
answer that real clear so you
Push.
understand what I'm going to say. If you tell me something is 500 and that's
Follow
all
reunion.
that it is, and it was accepted, the cash out was accepted, then guess what? I think that's okay. Now, when we got to the excursions, I advised her on the
Block
phone.
him out of my live. Block him. Him. I don't fuck with you. I saw you talking shit the other day too. Block
I wasn't
him.
paying for
Block
none of it.
him.
I
Yeah,
wasn't
bitch,
going
get
to
out.
do it. I didn't want to. I've been on a cruise before. Huh? Guess what? I knew what I was doing. Just because she didn't, ain't have nothing to do with me.
Again, can we get a
Okay.
streamer? Kiwi, get up here.
And
Miss
then,
Nisa's still on her side. Kiwi.
and then
Kiwi
Little
or
Touch.
streamer. BB.
Little Touch, you just accepted the $500. You didn't feel that you should have told Glam, listen, she should have paid half for the room or nothing. You just let it slide, and that was it. You didn't want to stand up for yourself or anything. You just
Okay,
let it
bees.
slide. Little Touch.
I'm the one and two. Do you know you up here? I'm a Morgan back.
Maybe she doesn't want to answer. Ladies, in the future.
You already done heard bits and pieces, and then somebody's gonna say, "Well, what Miss Lee got to say about it?" Also, here
1 second. Stay right there, Mocha.
go.
Oh, so T Money, you just scammed her because you done
Stay right there. Hold on.
cruises before
Morgan,
you
stay
left.
right there. Morgan, stay right there.
Florida on
1 second.
Thursday. We had a good time. We spent the night, man. We had a time. We did not get on the ship until that Friday. Shout out to Glam, Tracy.
Nothing. I was at a function with my coworker. I didn't have
When
no.
did
I
you
didn't have no
realize
certain
that?
thought about it. Huh?
When did you realize? When did you realize? Like, hey, this was the end of it, or you wanted more?
Well, I don't think y'all really been listening to
Or did
me.
you tell your son
When
that
Glam
$500
called
was
me,
sent, and he said no?
no, listen, hold on. When Glam called me, I was distracted.
Go ahead.
I wish you
Go
would
ahead. Go
stop
ahead.
interrupting me so I can get my thought out, please.
Go
I'm
ahead,
trying
baby. Go
my
ahead.
best to behave, really. When when Glam called me, she caught me off guard. I was in between going to a function. I was parking my car to go inside a function that my employee was doing on her last day of work, right? And I even said to Glam, I said, "Can I call you back?" She said, "No, girl, look, I gotta talk to you right now. I got T Money on the phone, and she got $500,
Like Glam
and she
fast
really
talked
want to
you.
stay, and she need a room. She need a room, in the at the cruise." I said, "Oh, okay." I said, "What's going on?" And then she said that I never got a clear understanding if she was going to give me the remaining half of the money because she was asking to stay in the room. So when I came back the next day, I asked because I was out late. So I asked, and I was trying to be really considerate of T Money, but also I wanted to make sure I understood what was going on too. So
We
when they
1K
explained
away.
to me her situation and everything, I said never mind. Because at first Glam got upset because I was asking for the half. She got upset with me and she
So
was
hold on.
saying,
When you said that to Glam, what was that conversation? When you said she got upset, how did that talk go to
she was
Glam?
like,
And what was
she was
said?
like, just send her money back, just send her money back, right? And we'll put her in another room. That's how she
Did
said
you
it.
know that
And
LT
I
was?
said,
I mean,
I'm
did you know
trying
that
to
T Money
get.
was on the
I'm
phone?
not. I told her, I said, I'm not upset, Glam. I'm just trying to get a clear understanding. When she giving me 500 now, and the remainder of it when we got on the boat. That's all I needed to know. That's
Were you
it.
aware that T Money was on that phone call?
Not at first, but then T Money spoke up. No, at first,
So
not
that's
at
when you
first.
realized. So when you was talking, you didn't even realize she was on the phone.
No, I thought I was just talking to Glam.
So let me ask you this, T Money. When did Glam call you first and then say we about to call her on three-way?
Glam called and said we may have an issue that LT was asking for more money. I said, what? I thought it was just 500, and she said, well, we got her on the phone now, so the calls were merged together. And
I just followed you back, WTF. Shout out to the
and
people
then
sending 500.
and then LT, you know, I asked her how much was she talking about. What are we talking about here? And she gave me the amount. I said, oh hell no, you can send me my money back.
Wait, nope. You just skipped. So wait. I'm still talking about when you and Glam on the phone. When you and Glam on the phone, she said it was a problem. Then she said I'm about to call her on three-way.
No, I think she was already on the other line and they just merged the calls.
Okay.
Yeah. I think that's
So
how
you
that
didn't
went.
know.
No, I
Did she say
don't.
I'm on the other line, I'm about to merge her in? Or did she say we're about to call her on three-way and don't say nothing?
No. She said I'm gonna merge her in. I knew that she was on the other
Got you.
end.
She
Yeah.
was on the other line
No,
and called you.
not like trying to sit up and listen to
Right,
what
that's what
she's
I'm making
saying.
sure. Exactly, I'm
Yeah.
making sure. So
No.
LT,
Yes.
that corroborates. You was on the phone with Glam and she said, okay, T Money on the other line, I'm about to put you on? Or did you just hear T Money
No,
start
she
talking?
didn't say that. No, she
You
didn't
just
say
was
that.
talking to her and then all of a sudden, give me a second, T Money.
Now you
Give me a
lying.
second, T Money. No, give me a second, T Money. I'm getting to the bottom of this. So you was just on the phone with Glam and you was talking.
Actually, there was me and Callie and Glam on the line, and then she dropped Callie from the phone, and then she came back to the phone, and that's when I heard T Money.
Stay right there. T Money, was you on the phone when Callie was on the phone?
All of us were on the phone. Oh, everybody.
So Little Touch, did you know that she was on the phone when Callie was on the phone?
No, man, no, sir, I did not.
How come?
So y'all was having she hadn't said nothing.
There was no conversation that she was on the line on the conference call, because that would be like a conference call. Am I right?
Gotcha.
With
Correct.
three or
So
more
you didn't hear me
people,
say
that's
give
a
me my money
conference
back?
call.
You
Hold
didn't
on,
hear
T
me say give
Money.
me my money back?
Hold on, she did. Hold on, T Money. Now we're not gonna skip, jump, nor push, nor pull. Chap, we right where we are. She heard you when you said get the money back, and that's when she knew you was on the phone. Prior to, she had no clue that you was listening to Callie, her, and Glam talk. Correct?
Yeah, I say that's what she's saying. Okay.
When did you make yourself known on the phone?
Immediately on the phone call when they said you got LT, Kelly, and Glam on the phone, I made myself known that I was on that call because I'm the one who asked how much are we talking.
So did you hear what Callie and Glam and her was talking about for the longest?
It wasn't no long time in between that. We were all talking.
LT is so. Why would
I think
LT be
that's the
under the
part you're
impression that she?
missing.
I'm confused on how LT didn't know that you was on the phone.
Yeah, I'm confused too. Yeah, I'm confused too.
Because you're saying that you announced it.
Gray King, I was on a call.
Fishy.
I was on a call with Callie and Glam.
Talking now. You want me to stream?
We were talking
Glam,
about.
come up real quick.
We were talking about the money.
You want to hear it? She getting into it.
Yes, we're growing. So, I'm watching Coco and them turn up, right? Watching them. Sweet 99 was there. Sweet was by me. So, the confusion.
You spent over 500. I just followed you back.
No confusion.
Thank you.
If anybody misunderstood it, Bella, I have to ask you about that in a minute because I clear all that up.
We still number 20. We're
but there should not have been
we're
any
200 away.
confusion. The only confusion
200 away, y'all. 200 away.
Getting ready to get on the buses. It seemed like it was a little confusion at work. People staying out. But when I tell you 56. That nothing didn't have an explanation.
200 away.
I'm telling y'all, you have to really believe the people that were there that experienced it. That can
You've been over 500. I just followed you back.
Good time.
If you're saying more than 500, I'll follow you back.
and Tracy did a phenomenal job in planning this cruise. I thank you, KB. I miss you too. There's no hiccups in the planning. I wasn't even in a group meeting, but things were said around me that I
Candy, I
missed.
just followed you
But
back.
they
You
did
gotta
a
send
wonderful
500 on
job,
this
and I'm
line.
not going to take away from my planning committee, our planning committee. So
Thank you,
shout
Key.
out to Glam and the team in making us have a very successful event.